Well, game one was, to put it simply, unexpected. DK go for a mech first Shadow Fiend for Mushi, and he just makes sushi out of Vici Gaming. It was a complete stomp. It is a best of three. You're watching the CDEC New Star Cup presented by Beyond the Summit. I'm LD, and I'm joined by my best friend, Ted.
Whoa, that's nice.
Nah.
Hey, dude.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Riptide from TL has just messaged me, and he says mech on Shadowfiend has been used only once before in a ticketed game, and Mushi is 3-0 on Shadowfiend in 6.81. So there you go. It's only been bought once before in Shadowfiend. Mushi is a flippin' genius. You heard it here first.
I'm going to give Fada a little credit, just because he's been going mech on Unorthodox Heroes, but I've never seen him do a Shadowfiend mech, so... Who was the person who did it for that one? Do you know?
Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll bring it up. I have the match right here. I'm looking at the Dat Dota. Where is it now? Oh, gosh, I'll have to look on. Give me a second, all right? I'll come back for that.
I am Shadow Shaman.
Well, in the meantime, quickly we'll go through the draft here. Ban-wise, the only thing that's a little bit unusual is Brewmaster being banned in the first stage. DK choose to do that over Doom, and so Vici say, great, we'll take the RTK Doom right away. DK go for the Shadow Demon Marana. They get the easy arrow setup, pretty standard stuff. And then, true to form, Vici like their 5-man pushing a little bit more. They get a Shadow Shaman here, preferring him over something like the Lion, and I imagine we'll see them be grouping up early. Maybe they even go for that Pugna that they occasionally like to run. Pugna, DK, probably the two main heroes I think Team DK should have their eyes on as we move into the next stage, but they'll start it off with an Invoker ban.
Okay, it was a match ID 72508-7231, the guest challenge, June 2014, and it was Mushi himself, again, who did it. He went Manta, Treads, and he had a mech, and yeah, how about that? So it was him. He was the first one to do it, and that was the second time he'd ever done it. Okay,
you know, that was actually a tournament we're covering, but I did not cast that game, and I did not see that game.
You're
so
excused.
it was against Myth Trust as well. It was not against Vici, who are stiffer competition.
Yeah,
so,
that's right.
Well,
there you go.
You know, it's
Stats provided live.
Thank you, P-Flex. You've got a future for yourself.
Thanks to Riptide. You got to say thanks to Riptide at TL, man. He was the one. Thanks, dude.
Thanks to Riptide as well.
But I flippin' love stats, dude. Like if I had some kind of stats-based job, I'd be a happy man. I absolutely love them. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm very jealous of Brian. He has the fun job too, because you get to drop like stats bombs. You know, the caster's like, wait, whoa, what?
Yeah.
And if it's a bad stat, you just don't share it. You know, like you look it up, it's like, oh, that's a useless stat. Like it's like if you say something done at a cast, you don't get to like think about it, prepare it, like see if it sounds cool, and then say it. You just fucking say it, and you hope it's good.
Yeah. And then people go, you sound like an idiot. Whereas he gets to come in and sound like a genius every time he opens his mouth.
Fucking Brian, man. Did I mention I hate him?
You do? Yeah. I really like him. We can split custody if you like. I'll have him most of the time. You can see him weekend.
By the way, you're very quiet. Can I adjust that at my end? Or
hold on. How's that?
You sound a bit louder. I'm not sure how much.
I think if you right-click me and go to...
Okay, I found it. I'll make you...
Alright, yeah. You can just volume me.
Okay, guys, let us know in 2 minutes if it's fixed. Do apologize. We're trying some different voice software that'll hopefully be less shitty.
It's already better by a factor of, I'd say 50, maybe 55.
Maybe just a billion.
Mm-hmm. It's good. TS is great. And then, you know, compare it to Skype. Skype is garbage, man. I'll put that on the record. Skype. I'm going to tweet that right now. Skype is garbage. Boom. Tweet it.
Well,
it's on the record.
Kiss your sponsorship goodbye, P-Flex.
I would not accept a sponsorship from Skype. I'll put it that way. I'd send it back to them.
Ah, we have a man of principle, eh?
You damn straight. So I guess now, wait, Mushi's going to go Razor now, I guess, huh?
Yeah, so, well, Vici still have not shown their solo mid, but it seems DK have something in mind and just don't really care. They have not picked much to deal with living armor, to be honest. They have Shadow Poison, which is okay, but they're just looking to dominate the lanes, I guess. We may even see them. Oh, man, you're really clicking and clacketing away, huh?
Oh, dude, when you type, it sounds like you're trying to kill the keyboard.
Yeah, but
what, you're allowed to? You're like this. That's you typing right there.
I'm not even typing.
No, but when you are typing, it's like the the thundering herd, you know, like brrr, like that.
Okay.
They've got look at this: Doom, Shadow Shaman, Tree Man, and the Bug Man. I do wonder. I don't know.
This Weaver's a concern for DK. DK have almost no lockdown, and it's kind of I'm not sure about this Razor pick, to be honest. Like I'm curious to see what they do with. I guess the one thing with Razor is he's not a hero you really want to doom generally, because if he gets off Eye of the Storm, like it keeps on going anyway, and normally build. Oh wow, you just got super loud.
All right, well hang on, let me turn it down. How about now?
Now you're super quiet.
Okay, how about now?
You're super quiet.
How about now? How about now?
A little better.
Okay, how about now? Yeah, that's honestly, dude. I'm twiddling the button as.
Stop twiddling so much. Just a little bit at a time.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll see what people say in 2 minutes.
I'll move the microphone slightly closer to my head. There you go.
Okay, cool. Now stop touching it.
I don't know what is up with streaming software. Like, why doesn't it make the same sound on stream as the same sound we hear? I guess it's because.
Well, because like your headphones have their own volume knob and stuff.
Yeah,
so,
that's true. Mine are always at max because mine are pretty quiet anyway. But now I'm too loud and his sound is at 7%. God damn.
Well, remember, chat is 2 minutes behind, so.
That's true. That's true.
Don't listen to chat.
So,
listen to in 2 minutes. See if it's
Shadow
better.
Demon Marana is a pretty legit. Like that's almost a guaranteed stun right there. So they've got that. So I guess they could catch the Weaver out like that. But I think the Razor is going to steal damage from Doom. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I like Razor versus Doom because, like I was saying before we had the audio issue, he's not a good Doom target. If you get off your ultimate, you normally build tanky. Like you'll see, I don't know, anything from Mech, Vanguard, Heaven's Halberd, BKB, Aghanims, like items that give you a bunch of HP, and that dooming a hero like that is not ideal. And the ult keeps on going off as long as you pop it in time. So you also keep your soul and damage. So I think Razor is a pretty good response to Doom. But now the issue is they need something to lock down Weaver. And I don't know what they get here. They're pretty limited. Something like Storm wouldn't be too bad. OD. Okay. Natural Hex Builder.
There you go. So now they've got 2 ways to set up the Marana Arrow. And even the Elder Titan Stomp, you can set it up. With the Shadow Demon with the OD as well, so that's 2 kind of ways to get the 2 stuns they've got, which are not like your easy peasy Shadow Shaman stuns where you just turn them into a chicken. You know, you gotta land that.
And it's not very reliable either. It is in the laning stage. It's not a bad combo, but like you can't count on disruption and arrow in a team fight. Plus, eventually Doom and Weaver are gonna get BKBs in a game like this. So,
but. I mean, if Razor steals all the damage and OD can do the punching, they have a chance, I think. They do have a chance. You got to do the punching.
I'm just reading the chat reacting 2 minutes ago. You got so loud and then you were quiet again.
Oh, man. I apologize.
Let's spend the whole cast changing the volume just to fuck with the viewers. Alright, let's see what Vici does here. So they need probably a solo mid. It's looking like they've got the Doom for RTK in the offlane super. What's good against OD? Oh, wait, nothing.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with the OD is, I mean, where are they going to put in mid, or are they going to put Razor mid and put OD just like safe lane farm? What is the deal here?
I'm not sure. They may run an aggressive tri-lane Razor, OD mid, and Elder Titan safe lane. They can easily kill like a Shadow Shaman or Tree if they... Well, not Tree so much, but they can kill him if they catch him.
He's got a lot of damage to steal. Like, Razor's all about that Tree. He's going to steal all that damage. Veno, okay.
And Vici Gaming is maybe a bit afraid of... Well, no, okay, they're going to run the Veno mid for super. It's a nice hero against OD, because your Poison Attack doesn't... Or your Poison Sting doesn't care about how much mana you have, and the wards are very cheap. So you could normally... at least get a few out. So I think we'll see Super just maxing the wards, and he probably won't even take a point in Gale early on. I don't know if it's an OD counter, but it's like a decent matchup, that you would say.
Yeah, I mean, I know that people are doing Veno mid like as a thing, but why not take like Viper in that case? Like, why wouldn't you take Viper instead of Veno?
Veno just offers you a lot more later on in general, I would say, and Viper does match up pretty well against OD. I think he can actually beat OD in lane. It's one of the better matchups, but Veno offers them a lot of Roshan control. It offers them a hero that synergizes better with Tree as well, because you pop Overgrowth and the Venom ult's affecting people for a few seconds, and
Oh yeah.
gives them more like AoE team fight, as well as D push, which DK, if they get a fat razor, can start threatening towers. So
That's true. But they also, so they've got the tree to heal the towers. They've got a push of their own with the Shadow Shaman. So, oh wow, I'm getting a slideshow here.
So I'm gonna try turning my mic down a bit, and
Okay.
viewers can try. All right, guys, I turned my mic down quite a bit. Just try turning your own volume up and see if that fixes things, and hopefully that'll make stuff better.
I'm having issues here where I'm getting like 1 frame every 10 seconds.
You should probably
So
just reconnect.
Okay, so
If it's not working, you normally have to reconnect to fix it.
the internet, everybody.
Yes, just plug it in again. That's what they should do when there's issues with undersea cables, man. Just unplug and reconnect.
Plug it in again. Someone has to swim out there. They pull the cables apart. They plug them back in again.
I've actually seen some of the, there was an article about some of the machines that they use to lay those undersea cables. It's crazy, dude. Like,
Yeah,
they
man,
have some
it is
serious machinery to get those things installed in the undersea.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? You think that's crazy with those big machines?
Yeah.
When they laid the telegraph cables, like when they would send telegraphs between like London and New York, say, they had 2 massive ships and they had giant reels, and they just go along and they just let it out the back and just hope that it sort of, you know,
hope that it doesn't like get severed on a
Yeah.
sharp rock or something.
Literally, they just sort of, so the cable was just a physical, like they just had to go, and then the ships would meet in the middle, plug the 2 ends in, and that was that. How cool is that?
P-Flax. We've
What?
got some trouble brewing at the bottom side shop. FY?
What's happening?
He's gonna find Lano.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Did he see him?
He didn't see him. I think he was too well hidden. There was a ping and a full stop.
He just gave Lanham the period. But I think he did see him. Because they started pinging
Bizarre.
it, yeah. I didn't actually toggle vision in time.
By the way, I like the way people were calling you behind the schedule instead of the outside. I think that's funny, dude. I know that's your thing. It's your thing. I'm
No,
laughing at.
it's
but-
beyond the schedule, Karen.
Okay.
We've transcended the concept of having a schedule. We're
I like that.
mere
Fuck
mortals.
schedules, man. Fuck
Yeah.
schedules. Live life free. Be free. I'm having to reconnect again.
Uh-oh. Well, in the meantime, I'll give you the radio cast. So we'll see Mushi mid against Super. And it's still a matchup where OD's going to get a lot of farm here. Super has gone for the level 1 Poison Stain. Probably going to max the wards first, like I mentioned. And, oh, Arrow will come through bottom lane, but it actually isn't going to do much here. Sylar diving. Can't kill off Lanham yet. They will shackle up Ice Ice Ice. Try to keep him alive, but he's clubbing. He's clubbing hard. Give him one more slap with that sledgehammer. Down he goes. First blood, and maybe a little more if they can bring down Fenrir. If they have a spirit. Oh, 10 HP. So low. Diving. Arrow. Got him! Brings him down. DK
I
at 2
missed
for
all
0.
of this. God damn it! I missed it all. I'm devastated.
Oh boy.
I said I quit.
Chat's just going insane right now as well. So I have no idea if... Oh, and they're going to smoke up mid now. We'll see DK rotate towards mid. They'll try and gank the Veno and... Okay, it sounds like it's fine now, so...
Okay. All right. Good.
Don't mess with
That's
anything,
good.
P-Flax.
No, we're just gonna leave it like that.
Ted, just chill.
I'm gonna chill. It's still slideshow. I might have to restart Dota here. I think it's just the Chinese server for me. So the last one was perfect, and this one is terrible. Oh my God.
Welcome to my world of infinite sadness. Casting Chinese Dota when Perfect World's not cooperating.
If I quit Dota, I can still reconnect, can't I? I just have to restart Dota. Let's try that. Maybe that'll do it. Hopefully I can reconnect. Otherwise you're gonna be on your own, buddy.
Okay, well, hopefully that's not the case. Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
I would never.
They're
I
going
would
on
never.
Burning top lane here, but he's well aware and he'll back off immediately. Sylar, though, may not be so lucky. DK rotate in. They can set up a disruption here. The arrow's going to fly immediately. No creeps to block it. It's going to connect, and it's 4-0. DK is crushing.
Wow. This sounds brutal. This is like listening to England on the radio.
So it's 4-0, man. In terms of farm, the OD is baiting the Venom mid. The Razor's up against a tri-lane now. It's 12-5. The only thing that's going well is Weaver's farming well. That is the only thing Vici can be happy about. This is one of the, you've ever heard those pub games where it's like, I'm losing my lane, and your teammate's like, I'm losing my lane too. The entire team's losing every single lane.
Are you asking me if I've ever had? Ask me if I have had one that hasn't gone that way. Oh, there we go. I've reconnected and everything's fine. Phew.
Okay. Yeah, you just gotta. It's very weird. You just have to keep on trying, and you know, it's like if you ask a girl out and she says no, and so you just wait a month and then ask her out again, and eventually she just gives in.
There you go. They pulled one back. Ice thought he could just punch the Weaver down. No such luck.
Yeah, that's a big kill as well, because Ice was getting fed. He's level 4, and he had participated in 3 kills prior to that, so pretty nice turnaround.
Mushi mid on the OD. So, do you think he'll get a mech again?
He likes 4-staff first on OD. I think the main reason he got it last game was that Ice was just getting wrecked in the off lane, and they wanted to fight early. As RTK will go down. Looks like a disruption into Arrow gets the kill.
Yeah, looks like. That's such a good combo.
I think this game, ideally, you want your Razor to go mech. Maybe Elder Titan.
Well, I think he's just bought something, Mushi. Huh? He had 1,000 gold, and now he doesn't.
MMY's coming in.
Oof. Shackles. Tree punching. Look at the tree punching. And secured by Shadow Shaman. Well secured.
He hits so hard, the tree.
He does. You know what was weird? Do you remember when they improved the Shadow Shaman, the Ether Shock? Like, it used to look kind of piddly, and then they made it look awesome. And we were, at the time, I was like, oh my god, that's incredible. And now, you get fancy effects all the time. There's so many new fancy effects. It almost... I can't believe how much I was impressed by just one simple change to Ether Shock. See, listen to you typing.
Some people are reporting echo now, so I'm just trying to see if there is one.
They're just winding you up.
Yeah, that's probably just a few. I think it's once in a while your mic picks me up, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay, let me... No, I didn't. That shouldn't be possible.
Okay. Oh, Ice, he's found a courier! Oh, he's in trouble. After that great start, it looks like he's going to go down again. That's going to make it 5-3.
He's going to get punched by Sylar. And that's definitely not what you want to do, is it, when you're laning against Weaver, is give him kills, because then he's just going to give you the bugs over and over and over again.
Meanwhile, DK are smoked up, and they're going top. They're going to find FY.
This is an easy kill.
Yeah, they dropped the Observer Ward, and they've gotten the vision of FY, just poking his head out of the trees. Hello, friend. Goodbye,
Here it
friend.
comes. Oh. It's killing spree for Lanham. He's 303. Oh, it's so good. When you're a support and you're getting ganks and kills, you feel like the game is unlosable. You think, you know, the farming's going okay for the big fellas. We're roaming around killing stuff. They don't have a single last hit or deny between them, MMY and Lanham. They've just been roaming and killing. Murder squad.
That's the only way to
Run,
live.
Tree Man. Tree Man's getting the punches.
Straight thug life. That's the only way to be, you know.
For real.
Are you gonna do a TI4 rap, buddy? Are you gonna...
Am I gonna do a TI4 rap? How do you mean?
Like, get up on stage at Key Arena and MC, open the event for the crowd of 15,000?
They haven't asked me. They haven't asked me. I don't know if people really want to see that. I don't know if that's something the world is ready for.
I'm ready for it. I don't know. I don't know if the world is.
The whitest man in the universe rapping live on stage. It'd be pretty embarrassing.
This is the image that we're presenting to the tournament. Beautiful. Well, yeah, we'll wait and see. But yeah, for now, it's I think DK are still happy overall with the way the game's gone. They're getting free farm of the OD. He can rush his Midas if he wants. Mushi sometimes goes 4-staff first, but I think more likely we'll see him go Midas this game. And yeah, they get the mech on the Razor. They can look to fight in the mid game quite a bit. While the OD gets big and Mushi works on his sushi knives.
Mushi sushi. What is so what do you think the Veno gets here? I love this. He's building up a little wall of wards here, just to keep things at bay mid. Make sure OD doesn't have an easy time of it. But he's still got the most last hits. See, this is the thing. I kind of feel like Veno's squishy, so you know what I mean. Even with the poison and stuff, he's just kind of like OD's just gonna have a ball. Yeah,
I think you tank up here, so you either go mech, which would help your team just fight more effectively. And sometimes Doom will go that build, but RTK has gone phase boot. So I think RTK is going to go for more of a carry build. And Veno, who's not really the best hero to scale with farm, will probably go mech or maybe Ags. But it's something that's like more team fight and 5-man oriented. As we see FY.
FY, yeah, run, buddy.
Yeah, he's wiping beads of sweat off his forehead after that one.
He might get the deny. Oh, just missed.
So they almost disrupted him.
He was very close there, very close. So Weaver, how's his farm doing? Well, it's doing all right actually. He's gonna Shikuchi up there, give Ice 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 a little love tap.
He cannot trade too much here. He'll just time lapse and
Oof.
reverse the damage. But yeah, the Elder Titan is hitting for like 100, and that's before you factor in natural order.
Yeah, seriously. I think I only played Elder Titan when I had to do the A to Z challenge. He's not my hero for sure.
He is fun though. If you manage to get the, it's kind of like Undying level 1. If you decay 4 or 5 heroes, like if you get the spirit on 4 or 5 heroes, suddenly you're just hitting like a freight train.
Absolutely. The problem is like having to micro the two things. Like any heroes that have more than one hero, like that. I've been anything with illusions. I just like I right click the same thing. Like I don't send them. That's why I don't play PL. I don't play Elder Titan. You got to control more than one thing. I'm lost. Chen, Enchantress. It's not. I'm not about that life.
It's not your jam. Okay, it looks like Venno will go mech, which I think is a pretty standard and safe choice for the farming Venno.
It's good for him too.
Yeah, Mushi will go straight 4 staff, and you can go back for Midas after this. Even when Mushi goes this, normally he will back off for something like a Midas next, just to accelerate his farm. Yeah, this means it's very difficult to gank the OD, and even if you just dodge 1 or 2 ganks, it will pay for itself in that regard, and ultimately you want to force anyway, so I like this choice.
And I'm just looking at the gold difference. DK are up by 3k, and they've only taken 1 tower. So now that they're starting to do this, 3 or 4 of them just going along, pushing the tower, no problem. It's going to get pretty hard for VG to get back into this.
Oh, do you have auto adjust your microphone on?
I don't know.
Like in Skype?
Let me have a look.
Someone in chat keeps on spamming that, so...
Alright, let me have a look here. Options. I'll fiddle around. You carry on talking.
Okay. We have FY hiding in the side shop top lane. He has at level 6, gets the wards, well...
Automatic voice gain control is now off.
Yes, that would probably be good.
Okay, yeah, that was not an option I'd ever seen before, so... Alright, controlled. Although DK's mid tower isn't looking too healthy here.
No, and they don't have the tree. And that's one thing Vici to have going for them is, even if they fall a bit behind, if they can trade towers, they can potentially turtle. One issue is that Fenrir is only level 4. He is not getting a ton. And they'll rotate Mushi top, so they'll now just try and give the OD the safer lane to farm. Doom is smoked, and he's actually coming towards mid. I imagine we'll see the Midas pick up soon. He hasn't spent his gold yet, but well, does he find an opening here? DK are playing very conservatively.
They are, but there is FY is behind Mushi here, and I wonder if the Doom and Tree are going to try and sneak top and catch Mushi napping, but I don't think they will. He knows they're missing.
Yeah, he's scared. Doesn't want to show himself in lane right now because if you look at the dire vision, there's not much as far as seeing these raiding heroes. They see nothing top. Now they'll see RTA and Fenrir. So now Mushi feels.
But they don't know that FY is there. He's going to pop into the shop. Grabs a TP. FY is just so patient, waiting, but at the same time, I guess they're going to push this lane and get the wards down and try and get this tower. Smoke gang, Lanham and MMY heading bot. Let's see what's up.
They can kill Sylar. He's level 10. He has gone for some tankier items, but they've got enough levels on the Shadow Demon around it. If they get off the arrow combo, he will die.
Yep.
Let's see if they can find it. He's gonna show himself here, potentially. No, he's scared.
Yep, he's outie. Peace.
And DK are gonna group. They've just picked up their mech on Burning. Point Booster now. Or sorry, haven't just picked up the mech, but have the mech, have just picked up the Point Booster, and we'll be just grouping up and looking to fight, it looks like. They have 4 staff on Mushi, and let's see if he joins them. He's also got a DD rune, so this would be a pretty good time to rotate.
This game is not as exciting as the first one, but obviously VG have a bit more. They've got to win this one or they're out, right?
Sorry, I'm just seeing how long I can continue the conversation. Saying
just saying.
Yeah, loser of this is eliminated, and winner will play Newbie in the grand finals.
So how have Newbie been doing? Because I was speaking to a few people that are in the know, and they were saying that Newbie are like a potential TI4 there or thereabouts kind of team. Do you think they're that good?
I've been feeling for like a month or so that Newbie is the strongest Chinese team. They They lost a few games in a couple of leagues, but it wasn't with their full 5-man roster. They had a stand-in at the Mars TV League. They had a stand-in WPC. I think one of them, like the player had, like Song Shung had some personal issues to attend to, and the other, what was the issue? Oh, he couldn't play in WPC because he wasn't on the roster when, like, he had played for another team previously in the season. So they have strict roster rules, like, you know, like professional sports, I guess. Okay. So. But with their official roster, they had not lost a series or even a game for a very long time. Since then, they did drop a best of 3 to DK, and they're not undefeated, but they're just really solid, and they play a wide variety of styles. So yeah, I think Newbie is a serious threat to. I'd be surprised the way they're playing now if they don't finish top 5, and I see them as a potential TI winner. But.
Okay, but who do you think is the favorite at the moment? I'm sure you've been asked that a billion times, but do you think Alliance? I mean, did you see their performance the other day? Pretty commanding.
Out of the Western teams, yeah, I think Alliance is looking the strongest right now, and they're also like hitting their stride at the right time.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit nervous for Navi. They're not playing very well right now. Fnatic is just, I don't know what to make of them because I don't know if Excalibur will be playing, if Era will be playing, which Fnatic is going to show up to TI. Yeah. So their team I could see bombing out or doing really well. EG.
The thing is, I honestly think like with Fnatic, if they get a good head of steam up, I think they could do very well. I think they could go far. Like they really need to sort of roll the early rounds and just get some confidence. And I mean, they're playing really well. And also, those guys have played together for flipping ages. It's the same team as TI3, right? The exact same lineup.
Yeah, and they've been playing together since Heroes of Newerth, which is like
that's crazy.
3 years ago, I guess they started with that 5-man roster. They used to have one different player, and then they added Hani, but that was a lot, like maybe even 3.5 years ago at this point. So
crazy. Well, I mean that stability, and you look at Alliance as well. That stability is huge. I think even more than just form or anything or playstyle. I think having that roster stability, knowing the players inside out, knowing that you can trust your teammates and stuff. I think that's huge.
I mean, have you seen them together? They hug each other. They give each other back rubs, and
they do. I mean, we hung out at the.
Did you see that clip at the summit after they won the game against DK? And No-Tail like literally fell into Trixie's arms and was cuddling with him. It was fucking adorable.
It was they're really good friends. It's nice. Oh, Mushi, you're in trouble, buddy. Can he get the shackles? Chicken, Doom, and shackles.
Goodbye,
this will be a dead Mushi.
I think.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
He has. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. I actually did an event in London at the Meltdown Bar about a month ago, where Fnatic played a tournament in the pub, and I live cast it from the pub.
I heard it. I heard No-Tail. He had lost his voice after like an hour because he was just screaming drunk the entire time.
Yeah, we cast this game, and he was just it was awesome because then what we did was we got the Fnatic guys to each get a team, as in we drew names from a hat for people in the pub, and they got to play alongside. So one Fnatic captain against with 4 just pub players, literally pub players. It was awesome, and I cast it with No-Tail, and I cast it with Trixie, and with Fly and stuff. It was great fun. They're really, really nice guys.
Yeah, although Fly likes gold a little too much, I think.
What?
He loves making those Jew jokes, man.
He does make those jokes. Yeah, I'm not cool with that, to be honest with you. But I mean,
I guess it's his right. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, he really likes making them though. Like,
he does.
He's like addicted to it practically.
He really is.
All right. Well, I guess that's neither here nor there. We're slow. We're plodding through this game number 2 so far, but I guess big picture, Doom is getting fat, Weaver's getting fat, Double Midas up for Vici Gaming, and by the way, we didn't have a chance to talk about this, but Ice went Dagon on Elder Titan.
Let me just click on him to confirm this. Yes, you're correct. He did. Interesting. Why the hell not? Right? I mean, I guess it'll help if you get the Weaver. Given that what you were saying about their lack of stuns, if you can land a stun, you've got to burst that guy down. So I guess the feeling is, if we stun him, we have to try and make sure that we zap that bug. So I think that's the plan, maybe.
So this is the bug zapper.
Yep.
I can get on board with that.
Yeah, Doom needs to be hella careful here. This is pretty ballsy. He's got a blink dagger though, so this is the Doom build that I see a lot in the sort of the Asian scene is the blink Ags Doom with phase boots, and you blink Doom and just chase a dude down.
Yeah. Well,
we saw it a lot in the qualifiers for TI4. We saw a lot of teams do that.
Yeah, the Shivas is also really popular, like blink Doom Shivas, and then after that you just get Refresher, and then it's literally 5v3 every team fight. If you get a BKB on the Doom, generally like teams are not picking that much single target counter BKB. Like we've seen some Enigma picks, some Doom picks, but we haven't really seen like Beastmaster picks, and Magnus isn't very popular right now. There's only a handful of heroes that even are picked that have stuns that go through BKB. I guess Bane's the other one. So he BKBs, he blinks it, he Dooms Shivas, and then refreshes and does it again, and you're fighting 5v3. It's like impossible to beat this hero late game.
Yeah, it is. It is tough. And they first picked him, because what are you going to pick? It's like, I'll pick Doom. That just limits everything you want to pick right now. Like, you can't get you couldn't get a Storm Spirit. You could. I mean, there's a ton of heroes you can't pick. Sylar eating a couple of spirits from the Elder Titan. Something tells me this is going to game 3. You know, I'm getting a funny feeling in my stomach here.
Well, I trust those feelings.
I personally think Vici are gonna win this one, unless DK can. If they can win a big team fight, maybe. I guess OD's getting a lot of farm, so there's that. But Weaver is scarier, I think.
I like how they've decided they want to beat the OD late, so they just get a third Midas. You know, it's like we know how big Mushi's going to get on his OD the way this game is going, so we'd better all just go for late game items now. Let's pick up an 18 Midas on our solo mid Veno, 18-minute Midas, I should say. And I wouldn't be surprised if they got. I don't think they can squeeze in another one, honestly. Like, maybe Tree gets one, but he probably needs to get a Blink Dagger, so...
Yeah, he's only level 6. He is only level 6, so he's just got his mana boots, and he's got 900 gold, so... I mean, the thing is, if you look at the levels, he's level 6, the rest of them are doing fine, but for DK, the Shadow Demon is level 6, and Mirana's only level 7. Their Roman didn't hurt, it sort of started well, he went 303, and then from that point on, they didn't get a damn thing. There's an Axe now on Razor, by the way.
Yeah, he's pretty scary. And yeah, I mean, that's just how Shadow Demon Mirana works. Like if you don't constantly find kills in the laning stage, and then continue to in the mid game, Shadow Demon can still offer your team a lot depending on the hero matchup. I don't think he's that great this game. There's no Luna or illusion based hero to disrupt this game. They don't have an illusion based carry of their own, but. Yeah, it's Purge isn't that good against Weaver either because he's got Sakuchi, stuff like that. But yeah, these aren't team fight supports. Like they don't have the lockdown of a Shadow Shaman, so there's more pressure on DK to find ganks in the mid game or for their cores to just get huge. And
indeed,
they're getting pretty big.
They're gonna get this Roche, that's for sure. There's nothing VG can do about it. I assume they know it's happening.
They're in the dark right now. If you look at their vision,
but they know they're all miss. I mean, there's nobody in any lanes.
He's leveling up the Dagon, and Lanham could be leveling up Soul Catcher. So I guess you look at it this way. You called it a bug zapper, and I mean, it's really strong if the natural order's maxed. So all your magic resistance is gone, and then you Soul Catcher that hero as well.
Yeah,
it's gonna do insane damage. So
that is gonna do. Yeah, you're right.
Maybe Razor gets an Ethereal Blade just to make this Bug Zapper even scarier.
That would be I guess that's the idea. Is we'll just chill till we get our items. They're looking for a dude here. There he is. FY goes down. Lanham dominating. Yeah, now he's 403.
Meanwhile, they want to go on Mushi top lane.
Mushi gets doomed. Double TP's coming in, and they're gonna turn it around. He's fine. This is the Doom is going to wear off. He's going to be okay. So when he's doomed, he can't Arcane Orb, can he? That does, like, his auto attacks just become regular clicks.
Yeah. He can't use the orb. He can't use anything else really during that time. So yeah, he's a pretty weak hero.
Quite handy.
When he's doomed.
Yeah, that's pretty strong.
That's the thing with Razor is if you doom a Razor. And he stole a bunch of damage. He still keeps that damage and just right-clicks super hard. So
yeah. So that was quite a smart pick actually for the Razor. So you know that if they doom the OD, well, that's okay. But you're gonna get Ice going to steal damage. Burning's gonna steal damage. His ult is obviously still gonna be going. So that's pretty strong, I think.
Yeah, it's similar to Death Prophet. Death Prophet, if you pop the ultimate first, it persists even when you're doomed. So.
And does it still give you the health when it comes back?
I believe so. I know that ghosts still fly around and do their thing. And I assume you get the health back when it ends.
Yep.
Yeah, obviously if you get Doom first before you activate it, then you're in trouble. But that's the case for pretty much any hero, so...
So, looking at the goal graph just again, there was that 3k lead that they built up. It sort of wibbled around between 3 and 2. Then it almost got it back to level, and now it's back up to 2. And I think that tower's going to knock it back down to 3. And DK are going to come and kill these wards.
Yeah, they have RTK has a gem as well, and he dewards a Roshan ward, though I guess at this point it doesn't really matter since DK already took Rosh.
Who took it? Was it... Oh, it was OD that took it. Okay, yeah.
He's almost got his Hex.
Yeah, that's going to be big.
He's actually out-farming the Weaver, and... I mean, you go into these later game team fights, Weaver is going to have a really difficult time having the impact of an OD.
He doesn't get a Lincolns here, does he? Like, to deal with...
I don't know what he gets. Like,
Oh. There's an Imprison. And the Stomp. There it is. He's got the Doom off. But Fenrir getting zapped by Ice Ice Ice. One more punch should do it. Wait a second.
He got stomped. He got
stumped.
The Doom stomped
and he lives.
He's gonna live.
Wow, that was close. There was that zap you were talking about with the aura and the down thing. It was ridiculous.
Although, as I said, maybe we'll see Lana max the Soul Catcher. He leveled up Disruption again, so.
Huh.
I hope he goes back for Soul Catcher. I think it's actually
30% is pretty strong, but yeah, I agree. I mean, the illusion duration going up by a teeny bit, big deal.
Generally, Soul Catcher is not worth maxing. There's exceptions if you have like an Invoker and you're just going for a lot of Sunstrike ganks or things like that, but I think this is one of those games where you can justify it. So we'll see what he wants to do. The Sylar, so he does skip the Lincolns that you mentioned, and he will go just straight into a Desolator, but he is pretty squishy right now.
Mm-hmm.
I do have to go back to the draft, though, and say, until Mushi... Oh, well, never mind. He's got a Hex. I was going to say, until he gets a Hex, Weaver is hard to deal with, but now Sylar is very vulnerable. They have no disruption on this team, so if he gets caught by a Hex, he's probably dead.
Just having a look at what kind of rotations they're going to make here. I don't know if they're going to push bot. I mean, the thing with the Shadow Shaman is he's level 10. He's got Blink Mana Boots. So if it comes to it, like they can get close to a tower, he can blink up and drop the wards. I play with the Shadow Shaman a lot. Lewis plays a lot of Shadow Shaman, and his strategy is to abandon team fights and just go around and push down towers solo. Like that's all he does. It's kind of frustrating, but it works in pub games. I recommend it.
Sometimes
nobody misses a Shadow Shaman. You just go off, you quietly take towers, gets refresher, pushes the base. Uh-oh, Mushi. Fenrir is hiding in the trees. A tree within the trees. Who could see that?
But they have a gem on MMY, and he's coming bot, so...
This could be trouble.
This one tree sticks out just a little bit. It's the one with legs and arms, and a snout.
Ooh, burning! Kill the bug quick, it's gonna kill him! Oh, he lives on 30 health.
Meanwhile...
Disruption, into arrow, catches Sylar. Can he time us out of this?
No such luck. So, I guess I missed the Shadow Shaman just got caught out?
Yeah, he did, yeah. He got his wards down. I think he tried to do something, but they were able to finish him off pretty quickly. Oh, no. 3 dead at the moment. DK doing very well here.
Mushi dropped the hammer mid, and he gets the gem from ROTK.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's problematic. They're up against the Mirana, so now they have to be very worried about Moonlight Shadow ganks. DK have these aggressive Observer wards in their jungle, and it's going to be tough for Vici Gaming to have any semblance of map control. And they're up against the Aegis for a little bit longer. I believe, yeah, he's got like 2 minutes to go, so I expect DK to go for a big fight soon.
Yeah, I think they had an early control, and they've just sort of, as we enter the sort of 20-minute mark, they got that Roshan, and now they're just sort of rolling around. Mushi's going in on Super here. Lots of punches. Super gets the tree armor. I guess he's just going to quit on that. He is way out, actually, this Venno.
It doesn't feel like it, because, I mean, he's not even where his tier 1 was. Well, he's about where it was, but yeah, they just don't have vision right now. Like, if you look at the map, Vici Gaming are playing, well, they do have this Observer Ward, I guess, but they don't see huge chunks of the river, the enemy side of the jungle, and they don't actually see any enemy heroes except for Mushi bottom lane.
Anything they do put down is going to get dewarded now as well, so it's going to be really tough for them.
Well, Lanham's going to camp near the pit, and I think I said the Aegis has 2 minutes, but it has actually been reclaimed, so Yeah, I didn't mean it has 2 minutes. I meant Roshan might respawn in 2 minutes.
Right.
I swear.
Oh, there might be a scrap here in the middle. They're all sort of moving up towards each other. Can we get some initiation here?
No.
No, they're just going to push them back behind the tier 2.
Fenrir's got
Pretty cagey stuff.
There's a gem on MMY. I think they're about to see him. Surprise.
There it is. Tree man spotted. That is a dead tree. Bam! There's that Dagon. Level 4. Very nice.
The worst part about this period is every pub game is going to be Elder Titans going Dagon level 4.
Yeah. It happens. Pro players do something unexpected and everybody thinks, oh, this is the new way to play, without realizing that, I mean, just, you know, it's not just about the items and the build, it's also about the player doing it. Like, everybody now wants to take PA mid because Arteezy did it, right?
Yeah, and some people are better at these unusual strats than others as well.
Lanham. Gets a disrupt down. What can they do here? Try and chase Solid down, but they've got to be careful of these wards. Doom on burning as well, and he's a chicken. How could it get much worse for him? He could die. That's how. A couple more punches, down he goes. Silo with a double kill. That's great for VG. They got a tower and a double kill, and they didn't lose their tier 2 mid. They lost their tier 2 bot. So that's good for them. Well done, Silo. He's got 4.5. He's nearly got 4,500 gold as well. What do you get on him now?
You need some sort of HP item, I feel, because if you don't want to die just when you get hexed. You want to be able to live through it, time lapse out.
Right.
So BKB is pretty good against OD. He could get a heart now and maybe get a BKB later, but he needs something to tank up. If he goes for another damage item, he's too easy to burst. Let's see what he. For now, maybe he just saves for buyback though. And that's a Dagon level 5. E-Blade or Veil of Discord coming next, I guess.
Oh my god.
Alright.
If he doesn't get a heart... Oh! RTK blinked into the trees. I do that all the dang time. Poor guy.
He almost got stomped there.
He did.
Just a second
That's why he quickly TP'd out. Not ideal.
Yeesh.
Eesh. Oy.
Well, in the meantime, Mushi's going for Shiva's Burning, going towards his Refresher, or maybe BKB.
Now they're going to try and drop the wards here at this, the bot tier 1 that persists. FY is looking to get in there. 13 seconds left. He's got Blink 4 stuff. He's got lots of mobility. They're going to hide in the trees.
So Sylar did buy a BKB, which I think is a pretty good choice. It means OD can't
He's
do
got
much
the Deso,
fights.
I mean, with the Deso, he already does quite a bit of damage, so... Oh, there it is! Chicken, Gale, 4-staff, and the Shackle, and the wards. They want Burning. There's a disruption there. That might just save him a little bit. Burning still stuck in the wards. How long can he live? Oh, Arrow catches Super. Burning finally goes down. Big stomp coming in from my side. And the Dagon. FY running too. He's going to eat a stomp, and he gets killed. Lanham is unstoppable. Fenrir is doing what a tree does and just live in the forest. I don't blame him. Do they have support? He's pinging. Fenrir. Can they stop this TP? What the hell?
Well, meanwhile, RTK, he just jumped into the tower, but his team was busy hunting the hero in the trees like that you were describing. And, well, RTK's like, guys, where the hell are you? He just got blown up. Oh, some serious miscommunication for VG Gaming. I'm also dropping some frames, so I didn't actually see the Dagon go off, but I saw it.
Lanham TP'd. He TP'd from the secret shop to his tier 1 tower. There was a hell of a TP. Saved his life.
And, well, RTK. I mean, that looked bad from, like, if you're just watching RTK, but he thought his team was going to come fight at the tower, and they were just fighting on the side shop, so just pretty bad miscommunication for VG Gaming, really, and cost them heavily in the end.
So, Sylar's next item, let me see, he's got Deso, he's got BKB. I don't think he needs another defensive item. I think he needs to become the Punch Lord. He needs some more damage, I reckons.
For whom?
For Sylar.
Yeah,
he's got 2k.
At this point you probably go for... You could go Heart if you want to be super defensive, but you probably... I think they do need more damage. All they really have is the Doom right now, and DK have a lot more sustained damage from the Elder Titan, can assassinate a lot of these heroes. OD can... I think Mushi's getting to the point where he might just be able to kill 2 or 3 heroes on his own.
Yeah. He is so clever right now. Look at that. 166 intelligence. So compare that to Venno, who has 61. That's going to do it. That hammer's going to drop like a hammer, I'd say.
Oh, that was just beautiful.
Yeah.
So poetic.
Yeah, I don't know how I do it. So the difference damage multiplier is 10. Does that mean the difference in their intelligence is multiplied by 10, and that's how much damage it does?
Yes.
So that, unless I'm wrong, would that be 1,000 damage to the Venno? Because he has 100 difference in intelligence?
Yeah, it is magic damage, so it gets reduced, but...
Right, but he's near an Elder Titan.
Yes.
Who's... and they've got the damage boost from Shadow Shaman, so the hammer is going to basically one-shot a lot, well, not one-shot, but it's going to do a hell of a lot of damage to people. And
therein lies the problem for BG Gaming.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's pretty much how the combo works, is everyone gets just zapped or nuked or whatever word you want to use. Bad things happen and they get exploded.
Goodness me. So DK in control.
Yeah, they need, like, if it goes late enough, I think Vici can actually turn it with the Doom, but he needs to be huge. Like, BKB and Refresher, and I don't think DK is going to give them that kind of time. They're just going to keep on pushing and maybe even go high ground with their next Razor ultimate.
Yeah, they've got the Aegis, and I think they should try and do that while they still have it, because then Mushi could just walk up, kill a lot of stuff, die, come back, and the fight is still on.
Well, meanwhile, the wraparound.
Oh, Sylar.
Beware, Sylar.
He might be in trouble. They have Vision. BKBs. Lots of damage, though. Oh, he just gets out.
Man. Ice just popping his Ghost Scepter. Celebratory Ghost Scepter. We forced out his 10-second BKB, guys. We did it.
So once that becomes the Ethereal Blade, that's going to be pretty disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah, this is one of those times where, you know, I'd love to not be casting, so I could just sit down with the calculator and figure out how much damage they do if they have the E-Blade Dagon with the level 4 Soul Catcher and the Natural Order on top of a hero.
Oh my god. See, this is when you need a website where you enter all that shit in and it tells you. That's what you need.
There's a shotgun calculator. Like, you can tell how much Morphling Ethereal Blade shotgun is going to do, but this is one where you'd have to do it manually, I think. I don't think there's a website for this, but somebody will probably make one after this game.
Yeah, if you're sat out there and you know how to make websites, first of all, congratulations, and second of all, get busy, because that would be awesome.
Yeah, first of all, good for you. You're very special. By the way, FY is doing what was your friend's name who likes to do this?
Do what?
The Shadow Shaman tower backdoor shenanigans?
Oh, Lewis, from the Yogscast. He does it all the time.
FY is maybe looking to pull a Lewis here.
I think he is. He's just gonna, he could do it right now.
He's just set his Observer Ward down, he's just hiding. He's been here for at least 2 minutes or so.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's up. I mean, he doesn't need to worry about the backdoor, so he could have just gone and done it right then. I guess he's just scared.
Well, he doesn't really want to waste wards on just a tier 1 tower. I guess the goal is to get a kill and then take the tower, but yeah, nobody's showing their pretty little mug in the lane.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, if you think about it, he spent about a minute sat there. So if he'd blinked and done it, he could have spent a minute sat somewhere else, and he'd be in the same spot, and he would have got a tower.
That is a good point. The only thing is, if DK see the wards get dropped, then they may look to punish that by, like, 5 manning down mid, because then Vici don't have wards.
That's a good point. So maybe the kill is what's setting it up. This is why I'm not a professional player, Edu. That's the only thing holding me back, is my feeble brain.
We have the technology to improve that, you know.
Wait, Lanham has a Ghost Scepter too. You don't think they're going to get, like, 2 E-Blades?
No, probably not. Ghost Scepter is really good against Weaver. Most of his damage is physical.
But they could get 2 E-Blades. That's all I'm saying. They could, and he could get a Dagon too.
Yes.
Do it! Come on, do it, DK. I don't think this game's going to go on that long, but that would be awesome.
Yeah. Basically, Vici just want to, like I was mentioning, just get super stacked Doom, but I don't know if they're going to get that far. Here we go.
Arrow. Oh, just. I think he BKB'd.
The arrow.
Yeah, he did. It just went through the disruption. I don't know if the timing was just off or if he managed to mash BKB fast enough that he BKB'd as the arrow sort of landed. I'm not quite sure which it was.
Perfect World is being very strong right now and overpowering my ability to see things like puny arrows being shot forth. I couldn't see the arrow, that's what I'm trying to say.
Let me see. How much do you need for E-Blade?
Oh, Mushi didn't actually get this kill. I don't know. Now he gets doomed. Mushi! Mushi! Living armor is too strong. He's gonna go down. He's never gonna get the kill. Mushi!
He is. Unbelievable.
He does have Aegis though. He does have Aegis. And it was wearing out fairly soon.
He wants to drop this hammer. Arrow. Nothing. He's waiting. He's biding his time. That's a dead Venno. Holy cow. Run for your life, Sylar! Time lapses. And he's off down the river.
By the way, Shadow Shaman finally made his move. FY jumps out. He's taking the tier 1 down. I think he dropped his sword. Yeah, he did.
Good man. Well done. What a patient play from FY there. He waited about 5 minutes in the trees. It's like, it's my time to shine. He got the tier 1.
And they're sending a courier out. Was there a gem dropped at the side shop?
Let's have a look.
Not sure who actually got the
Can't
gem.
see. Maybe they're just checking.
Yeah,
it's so ballsy, the courier, like the combat, hot drop in the courier.
DK had both gems, so they got it after the last fight. Man, FY is so brave. He's just he's just cutting the wave. Now he's going to keep going.
Phew.
Goodbye, ROTK. We hardly knew you.
Jesus.
I don't even get the visuals. I just hear the dig going off.
Oh, you don't hear it?
No, I don't see it. I just hear it.
Oh, well.
It's
You
just like...
hear it. It's great.
It actually sounds like a squishy creature being impaled upon a windshield or something.
Yeah, you know what? The sound effects guys at Valve are the sound effects in Dota are just mind-bogglingly good. Like you don't really notice it, but when you're playing it because you kind of focus. But when you sit back and just listen to the sound effects, it's insane how good it is.
It's like a good go to bed kind of music, you know. Soothing, rhythmic.
There's nothing annoying. Like there's no sound effects that I think, ugh, I hate that sound effect.
Well, the ones that
Even
are annoying are like
beep
Sniper's voice effect, but they're supposed to be annoying is the thing. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Take that, you wanker!
Nice Venno ult.
It'll come third next on everybody, and is there follow-up for this is the question. Lanham gonna get caught out. That's an overgrowth, but Burning's gonna BKB out of it. They'll lose Lanham here. They'll lose 1 gem, but that's okay. They've got 2. And now they'll retreat.
This is why they should have had an AA. That would have been good. Venno ult plus AA ult. That's good.
So I think Ice 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 wanted to complete an E-Blade, but his team told him, no, you're getting a Hex. We don't want to lose this game.
Fair enough. You may hear my kid screaming no, no in the background, but it's only because Mrs. Flax is waking her up.
You're not abusing your child, are you?
No, she's not getting beaten or anything.
Okay.
She's just being forced to wake up.
Just the way you describe it, it sounds pretty abusive. You may hear my child screaming no in the background. Don't mind that.
Ice, ice, ice! In trubs!
They've got Doom for Mushi. They're going to Doom him right now, and, well, now he's just on the run.
VG are all back in this. This is just what you were saying. If the Doom can get large enough...
He's not large enough yet, though, I don't think.
No, he's not. But the Sylar might do cleanup crew here. Nice disruption. Oh, the punch is burning with a double kill, though. Gets the Doom, gets the Shadow. I say Shaman. People are saying it should be Shaman. But my problem with that is it would be a double M if it was meant to be Shaman. Like Jammin', right?
Yes, exactly right.
It's just the word shame with an N on the end, so it's shaman. That's the way I see it.
Shadow Shaman? Is that wrong?
Yeah. No, I say Shadow Shaman, but they're all making fun of it. Like, I think some people say Shadow Shaman.
I say Shaman, but I don't know which is the right way.
I say Shaman anyway. It's an accent.
I usually lose these discussions, even if I'm actually, like, right by the dictionary, because I just don't argue as emphatically as other people.
Yeah. Well, like, who cares as well? I mean, geez, you know what the word is, right? Yeah. It's not like I'm saying shaman. Shadow Shaman.
That would be that's the most pretentious one. That's the losing
He's
option.
a shaman, actually. Roche down for a little while longer. I think that VG just took control of the map with that fight. Look at this. They pushed everybody back. All the lanes are pushed in.
Yeah, the other thing is they got the gem back. Are they still holding on to it? Yeah, they've got 1 gem on the courier. So they were able to reestablish a bit of map control on the back of that. And yeah, I think at this point, like, all they really need to do is get the refresher on Doom, and I think Vici can
there's
take
a refresher on Razor. How about that?
So this means if Vici lose a fight, they lose at least 2 lanes of racks, unless they've got mass buybacks. Because yeah, it's going to be a lot of building damage from Eye of the Storm.
I'm just trying to see if he has the mana. 3.
Yeah,
he does. He does. Yeah. Because there are some things, like if you get it on Shadow Shaman, you could sometimes be stuck for mana with the the Serpent Wards. And they're gonna camp out this Roche. It's not time yet, not for some time, so they could be stood here a while.
Yeah, the refresher, it also rearms your arcane boot, so sometimes with the double arcane you'll have enough mana even where you otherwise wouldn't, like for a hero like Shadow Shaman. But Razor's ult isn't that expensive. I guess it's $775 to use it twice with the refresher, and then you want to use the mech at some point. It's another $150, so yeah, you're looking at like $925. Plasma Field.
Yep.
He can
He's
use
fine.
everything basically. Oh, they're trying to sneak Roche.
They are. They must know. Yeah, they know because they were there 2 seconds ago. The wards have been used to try and get down there. They know what's up. Can they go on this? Or do you think they just back up? They're backing up.
They're just scared to fight into the wards. Oh, that's a concern for DK.
And cheese.
They're closing in on that refresher.
They sure are. This is going to be close. This is the big fight.
Yeah, the other thing is Sylar's BKB, once it gets low enough, then OD can just crush him 1v1. But as long as he has a BKB up, it's hard for OD to take that fight directly. Especially because he's going to be doomed every time, so... Yeah, he's public enemy #1.
This is the last game I can do, by the way, whichever way it goes, dude.
Okay.
I'm afraid. I have furniture to build. I have to be a husband and a father.
So, like IKEA stuff or real furniture?
No, like real furniture.
Okay.
It's replacing the IKEA stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's you're moving up in the world, buddy. I guess the announcer pack must really be selling well. I like how you just didn't like that one, Ted.
No, dude, I had to mute the mic because the baby is shouting her head off. So
no, that's fine. It was just funny because you just left me hanging. It's like, man, I must have really offended. Period. Jeez.
No, I was laughing, but it was muted, so I didn't want you to hear my child's screaming because her face is being cleaned. Kids, man, they don't know what's good for them.
You need a webcam that we could just cut to in the middle of the cast of the kid.
Of a child having a tantrum.
Yes.
Because the TV show finished.
If your team's really annoying you in a pub, just
tempting.
Just turn her on, broadcasting loudly, crying and whatnot. But yeah, we'll see.
This is it. This is it, buddy.
Fight. I can smell it.
Yeah, it's coming. They've got the Aegis. Do they have wards? They do. They want to get in there. This is it. This is it, guys. We could do it. That's what VG is saying. Come on, we got this team.
Oh wow, Weaver got Lincoln's.
Nice.
Lincoln's BKB is pretty scary.
Yeah, he's going to be super hard to kill. And the Aegis. Where are they going? Where are DK going? They're just kind of... I think they're trying to... They want to try and catch them out. With... I mean, can they Mirana ult in there? Or who's got the gem? Tree's got the gem. Okay. Could maybe jump on someone? No. So this is shaping up to be... cagey, let's say.
Yeah, I think at this point we'll just see the... Wow, RTK actually went for Boots of Travel. Okay, but... Yeah, I mean, both teams have room to grow. Like, Shadow Shaman can just get an Eggs or maybe a BKB. RTK can get his Refresher. Fenrir, not much for him to buy. Super can build a Veil. Maybe something like a Heaven's Halberd, perhaps, wouldn't be too bad to disarm OD when he doesn't have his BKB, but well, Mushi's is pretty healthy, and yeah, we'll see. They've got a lot of room to grow here on both teams. So in theory,
the gold spike, by the way, the gold that has been in favor of DK the entire game is now 2.5k in favor of VG, and yeah, that's a thing. So they that big fight that they had, where they just sort of took control, got out there, pushed all the lanes, ate all the jungle camps. I wonder if DK can now kind of reassert some kind of dominance in this game. It's going to be very tricky. While that Aegis is on Weaver, I just think they're going to dodge any kind of fight.
Yeah, it's a really bad engagement for them. They also don't know that Weaver doesn't have buyback, and he's about to farm it anyway in 400 gold. So at that point, you're looking at too many lives. Like, not only the Aegis and the buyback. So you could die once, you have Aegis, you come back, you fight. You die again, you buy back, you time-lapse in, and then...
Yeah.
On top of that, you have BKB and Lincolns, which are not extra lives, but they might as well be. Even Doom can pass him the cheese, so...
Yeah.
It's going to be scary.
It's going to be very tough, very tough.
But VG want to fight now. Here we go.
Oh.
Doom will
this
jump
is a
in.
dead DK.
That's a nice 3 here. Earth Splitter, though. Mushi standing strong. He drops the ultimate. Oh, he gets the ult off before being doomed. That's a big problem for VG.
Jesus Christ! Sylar dead, he's coming back. Mushi is doomed.
He's in trouble now. The stop is gonna go through. They splat that bug. And Mushi just will defensive Astral himself to try and live out this Veno damage.
They get the gem. DK with the execution there was insane.
So
that was it. The Ice Stomp was perfect there. Really, that split.
So the reason they lose that fight is because they did not doom the OD before he got off his ult. Like, if they doom him first, I think they're fine, but at that point, everybody loses half their health instantly, if not more. And
then into that Earth Split and Razor. Oh my goodness. He didn't even have to use his refresher.
Beautiful setup by Ice, and a costly turnaround. I think it was a defensive Astral by Mushi when they jumped him. I'm honestly lagging a bit and couldn't really see, but that or disruption. And then when he came out of it, he just dropped the ult and DKB'd instantly, and that turned the fight.
I don't think Weaver has buyback because he's only got 1,600 gold.
Yeah, no, he actually does. It says
he does. Oh,
check his buyback status anyway.
Oh yeah. I guess he's just thinking, well, we'll lose a lane of Rax, but screw it.
They're gonna lose too if they don't do something. They've got the double Razor ultimate still for like 10-15 seconds.
Jesus.
Nah, maybe only one.
They're gonna back it up. Well, that was about as good as it gets for DK, huh?
Yeah.
He's got 7,300 gold.
Yeah, I was just about to say. And Burning's got 5k.
Holy cow.
I don't even know
what do you buy? What do you buy on Burning here now?
Well, on Mushi, it's easy. You get a refresher as your next item after saving for buyback. As Burning, Butterfly's not too bad because Weaver didn't go MKB. You could go Heart if you just want to tank up. Yeah, I think either one's pretty good.
That's huge. So the gold swing, look at that. It's like a 7.5k gold swing from that fight, more or less, knocking on the door of.
And it's gonna get
maybe
worse.
6k.
Because now they're farming the lane of big creeps, so they get less gold from this lane now. Huh. I'll actually go Linken's. So Mushi opting to go more defensive does skip the refresher. But the thing is, when you have BKB Linken's, if you BKB, they can't actually doom you because you can't use anything to break the doom first. Like you can't level death because it doesn't work on magic immune units. And then,
right. You can't pop the Linken's until the BKB runs out. Then you pop it. Then you doom him. That's pretty big.
Unless they get a refresher, but
right.
RTK only has the recipe for the refresher, and
can they catch Sylar out here?
I'm kind of questioning these boots of travel. I don't feel like they've done much.
Ooh, he's a very fast pig. Oh, the hammer dropped. Nice. Mushi destroying Weaver. Now does he have buyback? He does have buyback.
Yeah, but he needs to be even bigger. Like at this point, he probably has to build a new BKB. It's only down to 6 seconds, and well, he's not going to get one if he buys back, but he will.
218 intelligence. Compare that with Weaver, who has 86 intelligence. Wow.
That's a pretty dumb bug.
Wow. That is a crazy amount of damage.
Meanwhile, Radiant Courier actually went down. I think it was sniped.
I think it must have been Secret Shop, yeah.
Oh, he might have Demonic Purged it. Which does actually kill couriers. They find an arrow and FY in the bottom lane. He's going to drop pretty low. Starstorm, can it kill him off? Oh, he's still alive for the time being. Retreating out. Weaver forced to buy back, and now Mushi will make his retreat. Super leaps forward with his ultimate. I think it connects on everyone here. Is Burning. Pops the ult number 1. He'll pop ult number 2, but he is dropping quickly to the Weaver. Can they bring him down in type? Mushi still at full HP. Burning. Retreating out. He's going to live. And actually, Mushi, despite being doomed, he's alive for now. I think he'll fall down here. Do they get the deny off? Doesn't look like it. No, Doom actually gets the last hit, and the turnaround comes. RTK's gonna dive, but can they win this round too? Not so sure.
Oh, they're gonna stay and fight. They're gonna try and get the Sylar. Burning chasing him down, stealing a lot of damage. Oh, he ate that Doom for breakfast. Double kill for Burning. That was great. The Regoose is real, man. They turn around. They knew it was on. Because Razor stole so much. He was like, wait. We've got this. Give it the quick turnaround. Only Weaver left to defend. And now they can quickly push down mid.
Bernie has still not spent his 8k gold. And Mushi, who just bought a Linken's, still has 4.5k.
Wow. Why? Go spend it. Go spend it. Buy something right now. Treat yourself. You earned it.
Yeah, 8.5k is getting into ridiculous territory. Like, it's, even after buyback, you're still sitting on probably 5k.
Ice has 1,800 gold. Do you think he's going to go for an E-Blade now? Yes. I mean, why not, right? He's got the sheep stick. He's like, come on, guys, let me do this.
That's a treat yourself item. That's a treat yourself. Then he could just
You've been a good boy. You've been a good boy. You can do it.
And there'll be a heart for burning, so yeah, he's getting to ultra tank mode now. Pretty.
Lanham is 6-1-14, by the way. He's played really well.
Yeah, the Shadow Demon has been. The Shadow Demon Mirana has continued to find pickoffs even late into the game, which is honestly you don't see that very often. But
indeed,
he's just been getting the jump on Vici. Well, here comes DK. They're gonna send the burning down mid lane, and Razor will start the push.
He's got a heart. Razor has a heart.
I've
had that for a while.
The more this game develops, the more I'm liking Razor to deal with Doom late game. Because, again, like, you Doom him, and so what? He has the stolen damage, the ult's still going off, the double ult might still be going off.
Yeah.
And especially when there's another carry that's higher priority, like, OD is the one you really want to do. But, yeah. They have no refresher on this, on RTK yet. Which is, honestly, 53 minutes in, you normally see a refresher on Doom.
And they've got they're gonna get this Roche as well. They're gonna finish off this this mid here, I think. That's gonna be, and then that's it. I think that's the GG right there. Once they've got 2 lanes, what can they do?
Vici have to ambush them somehow. I feel like if they let them get to the base and Bernie pops the 2 ults, they're just gonna get run over trying to defend.
This is gonna be tough. I mean, I keep thinking that VG have a chance in these fights, but DK just they're doing so much damage. VG don't have a chance to get everything together.
Yeah, it's really tough for Weaver. He doesn't stack up to the damage output of an OD late game, and this is where they need the refresher on Doom, but he just doesn't have it. We'll see if they can defend. Benno can go in with his ultimate, maybe make some things happen here. Yeah, here comes the Electric Storm. Double ultimate from Bernie. Like, if you Doom him now, so what? He's already doing everything he needs to be.
Yeah, it's a really, really strong counter.
No, they don't even want to
have to use anything. I'm just going to take this tower.
Okay, RTK actually has refresher. Maybe he can turn this. Just
disruption on burning, just to buy him some time. Look at it melt.
He's like a tiny.
That was crazy. That was Tony level base melting right there. Now did they just rotate straight top?
Yeah, just go top and wait for the double ult to cool down. You maybe 2 minutes and then you go again.
They're pinging MMY. Get up here, buddy. Come on. Ice. Almost has enough. Almost has enough. I think he's going to go pick it up right now. Oh, wow. They put the Aegis on him because I guess everybody else is 6-slotted.
They're going to find Sylar now mid lane. They'll break the Lincoln Sphere. He gets Astral. RTK comes in. He hasn't dropped a single Doom yet. Oh! I don't even think he got a single one off there. Did he get any Dooms off?
No, I don't think he did. Nobody's doomed anyway.
Oh.
And there's GG. Wowie.
He just bought his refresher. I don't even think he has buyback. He blinked in, got off 0 Dooms, and that's the game.
Yeah, really well played from DK. Really well played.
DK too strong. They take it 2-0.
Good picks, good items. Really, really impressive. Well done to DK.
They are 7-0 against Vici Gaming in their last 7 games.
Jesus.
They really seem to have Vici's number. Like every time they play them, they not only win, but they win pretty convincingly.
Yeah. They did have that spell in the middle there where they lost control a little bit. They lost a fight. The gold tipped in favor of VG for the first time in the game, but then they had one massive fight, killed everybody with that massive ult from OD, and then they were able to isolate Sylar and finish him off. Well played, DK.
Well, Pyrian, this was a slightly unusual game with the Dagon Elder Titan, but it worked out for DK. And buddy, thanks for joining me. I guess it works out perfectly for you since you have to run, but before you go...
I have to. Yeah, and I've got to go eat some lunch. Thank you very much for having me, dude. It's always a pleasure casting with you.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing it, TI. And guys, you can follow him on Twitter @PeriodFlax, myself @LDDota. That is going to conclude today's CDEC action. We have a little bit more Dota coming up. That is going to be Arrow versus Invasion. I think it's starting in about 10 minutes on BTS1, twitch.tv/BeyondTheSummit for the Good Play Game League. But as for CDEC, it's now down to 2 teams. It'll be DK versus Newbie. Yet another DK versus Newbie showdown. And, well, look forward to that. That'll be coming up in a little bit, but not today, in a future day. And for now, it's LD and Pyrian signing off. Thanks for watching Beyond the Summit. We'll see you next time.